Hello friends and welcome to this video. Happy New Year, happy 2023, can you believe it? I hope you had wonderful holidays. How are you today? Are you still on holidays or do you work already like me? I just had the first week of work. Around Christmas my routine always falls totally off, so it was pretty hard going back to work with like no sleep schedule at all. So I'm pretty tired. She's saying at 11 p.m. editing this video instead of going to sleep. Oops. Anyways, let's talk about my journal system for the year. First things first, I got a new cover for Christmas. New to me cover because it's the olive limited edition color, and it's no longer available in like normal shops, and you have to get them used or on eBay or something like that. My mama gifted it to me and I'm really happy because I just love this cover. I love olive and greens in general. So yeah, I set this up as my EDC everyday carry now, and as you can see I added a charm from Baumkuchen. I'm going to put two notebooks in here. One will be the weekly plus memo, and the other one will be a blank insert which will serve as my bullet journal. What I'm doing here now is putting in a second elastic so I can put each notebook on a separate one. And I just do this by threading the extra elastic through the holes which are already there. I had an extra elastic laying around from my camel notebook and I just used this. If you fancy, you can buy a matching color, but I don't really mind. I think the colors do look nice together, so I used it. It's a little bit tedious to get them through the hole, so I used some tweezers and with them it worked really nicely. I don't really like to use those Travelers Company connecting bands. I think, I don't know, they are a little bit too thick for my liking. I'd rather use the round elastic ones. When I put the notebooks in, you can see they do line up really well with the round elastics, and I think it just looks better and it also feels better when writing. Yeah, and here you can see the two notebooks I'm putting in. This is the weekly plus memo, and the other one is a lightweight paper insert, I think it's called. This combination will be a total new system for me. Last year I used a monthly and a blank notebook where I had one per month and 1 page per day or 2 pages per day. And I don't know, it's just too much. I have a ton of notebooks from last year and I don't know how to archive them. The blank notebook was obviously undated, so I put the date on every page before, so I had a dedicated place to write onto, and I was really missing a dated notebook so I can put my to-dos and anything on there. I think in October I got a weekly insert to test out if this would be my solution for that, and it worked. I fell in love with the weekly plus memo design, so I decided to use the weekly insert as my planning part and then a blank notebook as a bujo for journaling and memory keeping. I also won't be continuing to use 1 page per day. It's just too much blank space, and I think I like the idea of just using the pages as I go and using them for whatever and whenever I need them. For decoration I decided to cover up the turquoise color It's not that I don't like it, but it's too much for me to look at every day for half a year, if you know what I mean. So I wanted it to be a bit muted. I struggled with deciding what to put on the cover. This is my second or third attempt here. I had to pause and come back at it and look at it again. I think you know the drill. But in the end I decided to go with a quite minimal start. I don't know, maybe I will put some more stickers as the year or the half year goes by, as it is a half year insert, and then for the next half year there will be a new one. But for this time I choose to go with the round Travelers Company sticker, which comes with their notebooks, with their dated calendar notebooks. And I put a dried flower sticker and then also put a piece of paper on top for my title. I then used their transfer stickers to put 2023 on there. As you can see, I just use my fingernail to rub the numbers on there. I think it works really good. I never had issues that the numbers don't come off. It's just my second time using the rub-on stickers and I really like the look of them. I should use them more often. Next I cut some washi tape. It's gold foiled and says choose happiness. I think this is a great mantra, so I wanted to put it on my cover so I can always see it. As you can see, this was one of the pauses I had to take because I was so indecisive, so clearly I had to pull out more stickers to make the decision even easier. But in the end I went with my initial idea and put the choose happiness on there. Let me know if you have a mantra or maybe a word of the year. And I would also be interested in knowing which word or mantra you choose. Now we are entering the journal part. I decided to backlog my December pages in the new insert. I used my 2022 insert till the last day, but I also didn't want the first pages in the 2023 insert to be empty, so I just copied what I did in the other one. And I thought I could show you with that how I set up my weekly spreads. So you can actually divide the left page into two columns. There is a little mark where you can draw a line. I use the system as well, except I don't draw the line, I just write left and right. So on the left column I write my events and in the right column I write my to-dos. On the right page you have the memo part from the weekly plus memo insert, and it's just a grid page you can use however you like. It's like the Hobonichi weeks. And some people use it to go on with the days on the left side and continue them on the right side. But I chose to use it for habit tracking and to-dos. So on top I have my tracker, and if you fancy to know, I track my PM routine, vitamin, water intake, greens, movement, going outdoor, reading, learning, gaming, and creative time. I don't use this as a really strict habit tracker to say like you have to do this every day. It's more like having an eye on actually doing things I enjoy instead of doom scrolling. That's actually a really cheesy New Year's resolution. I want to use my time more wisely. Isn't that great? But in all seriousness, we should do more of what we enjoy, because this is sometimes the reason for no motivation. It's not doing too much, it's doing too less of what we enjoy. Under my habit tracker I draw some little icons, if you may call them so. It's just to write down what I was up to in this week, and it's a little hard for what I loved this week, notes for what I listened to, a book for what I read, a game controller for what I played, and a TV for what I watched. And last but not least, I have a to-do list where I put down tasks which are not date specific. Now we're coming to the fun part, which is decorating the pages, of course. I choose some sticker sheets to go with the season. As it was Christmas week, I went with some holiday and home stickers. I put this little house here, and then a Christmas tree. Well, it's a tree and I wanted it to be a Christmas tree because we set up our Christmas tree on the 22nd, and then I had to fill the space on top, and I just went with a washi tape again and fuzzy cut a bird from that washi tape to put it there. That pretty much sums up how I'm using my notebook. As I said, I'm going to use a second insert for bullet journaling and memory keeping, but as this system is fairly new to me, I can't tell you anything about it because I have to figure that one out. Let me know which planner or journal you are using this year and if you changed it up from last year. I hope you enjoyed watching my setup and wish you a wonderful day or night or whenever you are watching this. See you next time. Bye!